what is the best way to make a budget, and any saving tips?
Okay, the best way to make a budget, really, really, really simple.
Yeah.
2 columns, start with that, money in, money out.
Yeah.
Then for at least 2 weeks, keep a diary. Everything you spend, just go onto your notes on your phone, even if it's 59p for whatever, a packet of sweets, add it to the list, and then you will be able to just currently look at what you've got and what you've got going out. The other thing I would always have suggested students to do is always have at least 2 bank accounts. You should have your account that your student loan and any wages that you're earning, or any other support such as from your parents if you're getting any, put all of that into one account, and then move an amount of money every week from that account to another account, a debit account, and use that as your current account. If you do that and you get to the end of the week and you've got money left, even if it's £2.50, then take the £2.50 off that week's transfer, so that you've saved that £2.50. So you're never going to use that.
Yeah.
Start that's the simplest way to do it. There are really complicated ways you can keep budgets, spreadsheets, Excel, it depends how deep you want to go, but nice and simple is how I like to keep it. Back of a notebook or in a diary, all your income. For a lot of students, the income's quite easy. It might be monthly from a part-time job and once a term from the student loan company or from a parent. Write that down. Write down all your expenditure, and then you'll see how many frothy coffees you're buying and where you're wasting your money, with a view to try and stop doing that. Amazon is absolute torture for a lot of people. So the other thing I would say is do not associate a card to your Amazon account. If you have to put your card details in every time you buy something, you're less likely to buy things.
That's a very good point, Claire. I mean, yeah, and I concur with Claire there. I mean, even as adults, I mean, everybody should have a budget, and it's the way you want to do it, Claire, with a diary or Excel spreadsheet, but really you need to have the amount of what's coming in and what all your expenses are, so that you know on a weekly or a monthly basis what your surplus income is, if you've got any. Because if you haven't, if you've got no surplus coming in on a weekly or a monthly basis, you're going to have to start looking at what you're spending your money on. Because it's not sustainable over a period of time if every month the amount of money that you're actually spending is more than what's coming in, either through student finance or your job, and it's just going to end up with you possibly getting into debt.
Well, I think as well, with another lockdown coming tomorrow for another 4 weeks and Christmas on the way, boredom buying, it's torture. People boredom buy all the time.
Yeah.
Remember, you're a student. Nobody's expecting £200 Christmas presents. You don't need to be spending tons of money and buying, every person in your flat a Christmas present. Just, buy the whole flat a Christmas present by buying a cake, a Christmas cake, or another type of festive cake that you can all share as a group together, and enjoy some time together, rather than buying them all a small gift. If you want to do something like that, I know not everybody celebrates Christmas, so that it's nice to do other things, but you can do like a Secret Santa where you set a budget of £5 and then everybody spends £5 and buy something you'd like yourself, put it in a Santa bag, and then everybody just takes a gift. You never know, you might get your own one back, which might be a result. But remember your students, to keep that spending down to a limit, and don't keep going on Amazon and because you're bored. Bored and buying.